Hello dear people, welcome back to the channel. If you do not know me, I'm AHD, and today I'm gonna be playing come on, stop. Okay. Anyways, I am gonna be playing Tower of Misery, except on difficult mode. I'm probably not gonna make a single tower, so please give me good luck. Yes. Okay. Purple stage, kinda easy. Oh. Seriously, why did I have to do that? Seriously, why did I have to do that? Why? Alright, done with that. This is a bit easy, but I'm probably gonna fall because I literally just said it. Please do not fall. Please, I do not! How are you supposed to... Forgot there was no immunity. But seriously, how do you get past that stage? It's impossible because it's like a head hitter, except in Roblox and not Minecraft. Literally, watch. Whoa, boys. Wow. Okay, see. How are you supposed to do it? It's a literal head hitter. Ugh. The creator should have made, like, I don't know, the creator should have observed it. Like, I hate head hitters. I hate them. They are so annoying. Guys, quick question. So in the comments down below, I'm gonna give you a little task for you to do, I guess. So that task is well, not really task, but I'm just gonna say a little game that I feel like it's gonna be fun. Okay. Now, what it's gonna be is okay. Let me just repeat what I just said. The name of the game is going to be Editors and Creators. Yeah. Sorry, I am not that good at name making, so you're gonna have to deal with it. So yeah, it's gonna be called Editors and Creators, and here's how the game goes. So you have to pick either the editor team or the creator team. Say that you picked the creator team. You give out random words that start with a certain letter. After 3 words are said in that same letter, you're going to switch the letter. Like, say that someone starts saying a letter that starts with B. You're going to say a letter that starts with B. And then someone else is going to say a word that starts with B. You're going to keep doing that until 3 people have said a word that starts with B. Then you're going to pick another word to say. Okay? So after you do that, you're going to just wait for the editors to do their job. Now I'm going to talk what the editors do. The editors try to make some sense out of those words. Like, they have to try to make a sentence out of those words, and slowly, they're going to make a paragraph and try to make a story, I guess. It's going to be something, okay? But it just kind of randomly came into my mind. So, yeah. I forgot we had immunity. Oh, gosh. So, yeah. So that's the game, and yeah, I kind of just told you what the editor does, and that's the game, or challenge. I'm going to be giving out challenges like this because I want to see what y'all make and what chaos there is going to be. So, yeah. feel free to participate. And also, you're probably, and before you're like, oh my gosh, but the creator's job is so much more easier than the um than the editor's job. Why would I ever pick the editor's job? Listen, I, to be honest, actually don't know. It might sound a bit unfair, but please just be equal. Like, please don't make the creator team too much, because if so, then the editor team will have like a very big hard time editing and creating like sentences out of their words. So yes, please just try not to make them overpowered, okay? Alright, now that I said my thing, I'm also going to say another thing about this game. Alright, so now that we've got how to play this game settled, where do we play the game? Like, literally, where? This is how. So I will be saying a random word. Okay, I'm not going to say what it is. You're going to have to check the comments for that. But, yeah, I'm going to be saying a random word in the comments. Okay, then y'all are going to keep replying to it until you can't reply anymore. You know, like make sentences and paragraphs until you can't make anymore, because you know it won't let you reply. The amount of replies one comment can take is 599, and I, to be honest, think that's a lot. But if you guys can do more than that, then wowee, thanks, and say that gets okay, like wowee, thanks. All right, now say that my comment have got 599 replies, and we still want to make more. You would look into the 500. You would look into the list of the 599 replies, and then you'd see which one was the latest comment. After you do that, you're going to post a comment that you would have replied to on my comment, and then kind of just this cycle and chain keeps going until we can't think of any more ways to, you know, fit everything together. I feel like it's gonna be fun. Okay. But yeah, that's gonna be one of your daily challenges, people, because I want to see what chaos you make. Okay, now that was clear, let's do something. So, not only will you be enjoying my beautiful playing skills, definitely, but I am going to be telling you some stories, and just, I don't know, kind of just say some stories, because, like, why not? Like, so, you can, so, yeah, and also you're like, but what if I want to tell you guys a story? You can also comment a story down below, but make sure you do the daily activity. In order to comment, you must do the daily activity. Just kidding, you don't have to do it. I just want to see what chaos you make, as I said earlier, so you can comment your story down below if you want. Now, let's get to what my storytelling skills. Just get to the story. So this story is gonna be from 3rd grade. It is when, yeah, like literally when I was in 3rd grade. Okay. So one day I was like, you know, just doing our normal thing. We were just learning stuff, and then we had a math problem. We were doing math at the time, yes. The math problem, wait, I can't remember what was the math problem. Sorry, I can't remember what the math problem was, but all I know is that you had to divide a number in half. And for some reason, so much of people were stumped on it. And to be honest, it was kind of easy. Not that I'm like a nerd or anything, but for me it was kind of easy. But I wanted to see what other people would answer, so I decided not to raise my hand. And then someone like behind me raised their hand, okay? Let's call him Adam. Okay. So Adam had gave a crazy answer. I kind of forgot what the answer was. Please don't blame me for my horrible memory. But yeah, they said a crazy answer, and then I kind of snickered because I couldn't help but snicker because I, to be honest, was kind of, weirded out, but finding everything hilarious at the same time. Because, it was a crazy wrong answer. But yeah, so that happened, and my table partner also snickered. And before I get on to the next part of the story, I'm going to tell you basically what a table partner is at in the third grade class I was in. So everyone would have, like a table partner, but they didn't share tables or anything. It was just that their tables were like, I don't know, closer to each other. We would call them table partners. We would just, kind of make them check our work and that stuff. So yeah, me and my table partner snickered. Let's call my table partner John. Privacy reasons again. So John had raised his hand because he thought he knew the answer. And I also thought he did. But it looks like he didn't because he gave a crazier wrong answer out. Way more crazier. And then he was like, I could tell he thought he was correct by the facial expressions on his face. And it was hilarious because the whole entire class snickered at him because, it was a crazy wrong answer. Who doesn't snicker? It was like a crazy wrong answer. And then John was, had that confused look on that face. Oh gosh. And he was like very confused. He didn't understand why his answer was wrong. And then finally, I decided to raise my hand because I figured out that no one was going to get the answer right. So I raised my hand, and the teacher called on me, and voila, I solved it. Okay, so that story is called Karma. Is pure karma in action, to be honest. So yeah, now pause the video and comment down your story, okay? Please. Well, you don't have to, of course, but if you want to, sure. Like, I would like to hear from you too. Your stories, your experiences. I'd like to hear from you too. Okay. Pause the video. Alright, I think I give you enough time. So, yeah. Now, I'm gonna tell you another one of my stories. It's called Too Tasty. So this didn't happen in third grade. It happened when I was in first grade, and it was when I was in the cafeteria. So we were like, so actually in our cafeteria we could eat outside because like there were tables and benches. We didn't have to eat inside the cafeteria all the time. And since my BFF, I mention her names in a lot of my videos, so I'm just gonna comment down her name in the description because I do not feel comfortable saying it and while I'm recording. So yeah, my BFF decided to sit outside, and obviously I was gonna sit with her, like my BFF. I will sit with her. She was my only friend back then. So yeah, we talked a little bit, and I was the luckiest person ever, or that's at least something I can say, because I was having dumplings. Now, I am sorry. Oh my god, how did they all buy this? Anyways, for some reason, I don't know why, but like I was like pretty lucky, to be honest. Oh my god, I bought we bought everything in the store, people. But anyways, so yeah, I had dumplings, and I was I was like super duper happy because it was delicious. So yeah, that kind of happened, and and I had somehow attracted a bee. The bee was like buzzing over my food, and I was using a thermos to have my dumplings in it. So yeah, I had my dumplings in a thermos, and then the bee was like in my thermos, just buzzing around, and I hated it. I was like, everyone at my lunch table, like where I was sitting, was like screaming their their like lungs out, and I was like, chill, chill, chill. I'm very sure they're gonna go away, but and inside I was also terrifiedly screaming. Yeah. So I have and then the bee finally went out, and the dumpling that the bee went on, I had not touched and threw it away in the trash can because I was too scared to eat it for some reason. Don't ask me why. I was a weirdo. Now, that's a story called Too Tasty. Now, I'm going to tell you another story. Huh. Okay, so this story is going to be called Dance Party. Now, I know, pretty weird name, but yeah, it's going to be called Dance Party. So let me tell you the story. It was the last day of school, and yeah, it was the last day of school, and our schedule was, to be honest, kind of fun. It was like super duper fun, or at least that's what the teachers thought. To be honest, it was not. We did all our daily stuff, did did all of our normal work, okay? And after we did that, we had dance party on our schedule. Okay? And it came to that point. We had to have a dance party. And to be honest, it wasn't even a dance party. It was like, if I had to explain it to someone, yes, that means you, my dear viewers, I would say that it was like we were having a dance routine, except we weren't practicing the routine for days. Very literally, it was not fun. We had to do so much of dances that were like very embarrassing. And yeah. You're probably wondering, how is it embarrassing? You're dancing. Oh, let's say that some of the dances were like the chicken dance and stuff, and you're wondering, how is that embarrassing? How is that embarrassing? Barely any of my classmates were doing it. Barely any of my classmates were doing it. Like, only a few people were backing me up there, so I wouldn't be weirded out. But yeah, everyone was kind of staring at us. So yeah, it was kind of weird. But yeah. So you know what we did? At the end of our school, it was like almost the end of school, and we had to get out. And so our teacher was giving us an emotional goodbye, saying her speeches and saying how much she would miss us. And to be honest, I was not giving that much of attention. Not because I wasn't like careless or anything, but I could not really understand why. But yeah, she was like, my teacher was having a very emotional goodbye saying. And yeah. So while she was saying that, it was one of us start my why can I not say this right? My table partner started to dance. Yes. And I was like, ooh, why not? So I decided to join in, and one by one, our whole entire class joined in. It was hilarious. And then someone started to beatbox. Obviously, it was like not proper. It was kind of bad, to be honest. But I can't really blame them. So yeah, that kind of happened. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm so lucky. But yeah, that kind of happened. Okay, guys. I'm gonna say goodbye. So bye.